Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. I am happy to welcome the team you see this morning, including LYFT, the North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program, Atrium Health, and of course our own CMPD. Thank you for attending our virtual meeting event to announce a rideshare grant to be administered in Charlotte. This is part of the holiday Booze It or Lose It campaign, which starts today and runs through January the 3rd. The LYFT-Up Charlotte effort is a special feature of this campaign, focusing on our city and our residents. Over the past 10 years, our city and region have seen explosive population growth, adding close to 200,000 drivers, pedestrians, and cyclists to our streets, paths, and intersections. Charlotte has responded by creating a variety of safe ways for people to move around our city and connect, and we continue to find creative solutions to improve mobility. Rideshare offers a great alternative option to driving, especially after drinking, especially during these holidays. We are grateful that the Charlotte area was chosen by North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Plan to be a part of this area grant for LYFT rideshare credits to be used during this holiday season to encourage drivers to not drink and drive. This collaborative opportunity with the North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program, LYFT, and the National Level Governor's Highway Safety Association offer our citizens a safe way home, a true bright spot as we celebrate the holidays and conclude, thankfully, 2020. For more on LYFT-Up Charlotte's initiative, I want to introduce LYFT Southeast Regional Director, Sam Bond. Mr. Bond, thank you for joining us this morning, and thank you for LYFT's participation.
Thank you so much, Mayor Lyles. LYFT is proud to help in the fight against impaired driving. We're excited to partner with the Governor's Highway Safety Association to offer discounted rides this holiday season. Tragically, an estimated 30 people die every day from alcohol-related impaired driving, and roughly 16% of crashes involve drugs other than alcohol. There are financial costs too. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration reports that impaired driving costs the U.S. $44 billion annually. In a survey we released earlier this year, we found that 71% of riders are less likely to drive substance impaired due to the availability of LYFT. We're encouraged by this finding and others like it from law enforcement agencies, the Traffic Law Center of the National District Attorneys Association, and various academic studies that show a decrease in impaired driving after the introduction of rideshare in several markets across the country. While the holiday season may look different this year, encourage those who may be drinking outside their homes to plan smart alternatives to help you reach your destination responsibly. Ride credits for $10 off a LYFT ride are available from today until January 3rd while quantities last. And please visit ncghsp.org for more details. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Mark Ezel. I'm the director of the North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program. Thank you, Mr. Bond. Thank you, Mayor Lyles, for your participation in this wonderful project. On behalf of Governor Roy Cooper, we want to thank all of those involved for your work and for the opportunity to join with you and other Charlotte leaders in this innovative project. As the mayor mentioned, today is the beginning of our annual holiday Booze It or Lose It campaign, which runs from today until January 3rd. All across North Carolina, law enforcement and first responders from Murphy to Mania will be out on our roadways looking to remove impaired drivers from our roads. This year, we're doing something a little bit different to provide an alternative to driving after drinking, and that's the LYFT-Up Charlotte project. We chose Charlotte for this project, in part because of the visionary leadership in this city. And you have some of those visionary leaders on this call today. I want to thanks to this partnership with LYFT, Atrium Healthcare, the National Governor's Highway Safety Association, and the City of Charlotte, starting today, LYFT will offer $10 off rideshare credits to folks in Charlotte to help reduce impaired driving rates. These credits will be available during this time to all LYFT users using the ride code KEYS3NC while supplies last. Now, this year, we've all been more concerned about our safety than usual. The COVID public health crisis is changing the way many of us conduct our lives, especially the way we conduct our holidays. Our gatherings are virtual. We spend more time at home. Our towns are closing sooner, given the recent executive order, and there are fewer drivers on our roadways. But despite the fact that we've had a reduction in traffic volumes, our impaired driving rates, those killed in impaired driving crashes, actually are up this year than last year. LYFT-Up Charlotte is a new way to reduce that number in our largest city. It's part of GHSP's overall mission to reduce impaired driving crashes before they happen and before the fine officers of the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department need to be involved, because we know that the safest traffic stop is the one that doesn't have to happen in the first place. So we encourage Charlotte residents to buckle up, head home before 10 p.m., and take advantage of the LYFT-Up Charlotte project and call for a ride through LYFT. Together, we can really reduce the numbers of impaired driving crashes in Charlotte during this holiday season. Now I'd like to introduce Dr. Kyle Cunningham, who's a trauma surgeon at the Carolinas Medical Center. Dr. Cunningham?
Hi, I'm Kyle Cunningham. Again, I'm a trauma surgeon here at Atrium Health, Carolinas Medical Center. As the other speakers have mentioned, our collective goal is to reduce the impact of impaired driving crashes. By reducing the number of patients entering the healthcare system due to motor vehicle crashes, our resources can be better devoted to patients with other illnesses, such as COVID. As the region's only level 1 trauma center, we have dedicated services to provide expert care to our community. However, we're encouraging community efforts such as this to take place to prevent those types of accidents from happening in the first place, and be able to reduce the influence that alcohol has on the ability to sway our volume that we see here at the trauma center. Before the pandemic, we saw a high rate of road victims who had some level of substance in their system upon entering our care. That number has only increased during the pandemic. We are currently seeing up to 64% of our severely injured and fatal road crash patients arriving with some level of impairing substance in their system, and they require advanced trauma care on arrival. Again, programs like this are essential to keep that from happening in the first place.
Good morning. I'm Captain Nathan King with the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department. And as you've heard from all our friends, we'd like to get one special message out to you this holiday season, and that is simply, any traffic-related death is one too many. So please focus on that and hear what we have to say. Like our Atrium providers, officers see local impact of these drivers and actively work to eliminate potential crashes before they occur. This rideshare grant from LYFT to the North Carolina Governor's Highway Safety Program is being administered in the Charlotte region and is particularly important to CMPD as 22 of the 76 fatalities investigated by us this year have involved driving while impaired. Unfortunately, statistics show that Mecklenburg County has the highest incidence of alcohol-related crashes among all North Carolina counties from 2015 to 2019. Every road user in Charlotte is a loved one. Every life is important. You may think when you choose to drink and drive that you're just risking yourself, that it's a shortcut, you're saving time. But even in a solo crash, every DWI fatality affects others. It affects family members and loved ones that will miss you this year. It affects other drivers if you impact them. So please, please take care. Remember, we all share the roads. It's public space. Collectively, it is our responsibility to prioritize safety for everyone. This includes making smart choices to ensure we and our neighbors get home safely. We spent the whole year wearing COVID masks. We spent the whole year socially distancing. So please, at this time of year, do not cut corners. Wear your seatbelt. Drive at a responsible speed. Put your children in child seats. And don't drink and drive. One death is too many this holiday season, so we ask you to join with us to make your safety and our community's safety a top priority. Now I'll turn it over to Corey Berquith, for any media questions.
Thank you, Captain King. We do have some reporters on the line right now, and first we'll open it up to questions. Before we do so, we do ask that reporters identify themselves and the individual that they wish to ask their questions to. So we will open it up to any questions right now. Okay, not seeing any questions. That is going to wrap up today's press conference and announcement. We appreciate all of our guests for joining us today, as well as the public at large, viewing us on YouTube, Facebook, and on the Gov channel. We hope everyone has a great rest of their day and a very safe week. Thank you, everybody.